Hi guys, and today I want to do a little bit more of unboxing, and this is basically my second set of tools. Maybe the mouse will replace my older G700S, but I'm not sure of it yet. I'm really used to this mouse and it just falls, like my hand just falls on it and it feels incredible. To each his own, but I've been buying Logitech since the original MX, which was about the same shape. They're all similar shape, as you can see. This mice, I mean, yeah, it has more stuff here on the side, and I think the buttons are a little bit different, but it's a Logitech trademark, and my hand loves it, so I kept buying these mice. And the thing is, I'm not sure about this mouse, so I haven't tested it. It's just unboxing, so it might replace my current main mouse for gaming, or it might just be a second set. But by second set, I mean I'm going to use a second machine. I'm using a laptop as my rendering and well, testing, and when I travel I play on it, so it's my second machine. And I needed a light keyboard. I needed something I could put on my lap and have a secondary keyboard for typing. So I hope this K750 solar, I don't know if it works or not, it's gonna fit the bill. I also got a new mat. I've been using an Alienware pad for a while now. I want to show to you. It has this wear. I mean, it was one of the best mats I've used, but years go by, it doesn't look as good. So, and I need something larger so it can fit two mouse on it. Right, so let's see, and let's start up unboxing. First of all, I want to see the mat. If you go to the shop and you pick this up, you can actually feel it. I don't know if it matters to you or not. I mean, feeling it in the shop for me would do nothing. I mean, yeah, it has texture. I mean, but they all do, right? So, I mean, unless you're a professional, you've done hundreds of these. I haven't done hundreds of these. I've been using my Alienware pad for 3-4 years now, so it's all right. So let's unbox this and let's see how large it is. I like the box. I mean, it's colorful, it's descriptive. You can feel the mat. It's pretty good. It has a nice little Turtle Beach logo, Drift 3525. It's not that big though. I was hoping it would be bigger. As you can see, it's barely bigger than my original Alienware. But any extra space is welcome. My second mouse will be on the side here. I might even use the same mat for a second mouse. So I'm gonna see the old mouse. Well, it's definitely the slide is definitely smoother. Yeah, I can't compare the plastic. It's definitely much better on this one. Now, precision-wise, you have to play many games before you can tell anything, but the feeling, I really like it. All right. Let's see the second mouse. So if you come by it in the shop, you can actually open it. But the thing is, it's not that useful. I mean, it's all packaged inside the plastic. So if you put your hand, it's not that good. They should have cut out the back here. That way you could have laid your hand. But, I mean, this is kind of useless. Looks good though. And the box is, well, it's pretty expensive box since there's a magnet here somewhere. So you're paying for that. Alright, so the cables in the back. Plasticky cables, nothing special. I really wish they would have a cloth finish. It just doesn't feel premium for the price. It's manual. There you go, the magnet. I guess you can play around with that. And the mouse itself. Oh, it definitely feels shorter for some reason. It's a very nice thumb rest here. It's a small mouse. Right, compared to G700S. It feels smaller. I don't know if it's actually smaller though. It weighs about the same. It's an interesting design as far as the pads go. It's also Bluetooth enabled. It's pretty good. Even though I use my G700S with a cable most of the time. I just can't be asked to charge it. Well, this definitely feels more premium. It's only a couple buttons here, which is all I need. I mean, at most I just use 2 buttons. I never use all 4. The scroll wheel is interesting. It's not a button, it's just a scroll. I don't know how, I mean, I guess you would. You can hear the buttons. Where's the old one? It seems like the new one has a higher pitch. Not sure though. Right, let's compare them on the mat. Okay. Definitely feels shorter, but is not shorter, since the slope here is much narrower. It's kind of weird. It's definitely designed for a smaller hand, whereas this one is just right for me. But I can see myself getting used to this as well. Like I said, I'm biased. I really like the Logitech design. I've been buying Logitech mice forever. The way it slides is also, it's a harder slide when I push it. Maybe it's because it's been used for years now and this is new. It's a lot harder to press the middle wheel. Also on G700 you can make your wheel silent. Okay, on this one it doesn't actually do anything, it seems like just a button. Again, the port for the cable, it's pretty good. Overall design is, of course, the newer mouse is much better, I think, but for gaming I'm not sure yet. Either way, one of the mice will be used as a just simple office mouse. So, and then I'm gonna have a nice mouse if in case one of them break. In Logitech's case, I think they're doing something with their mice, because sometimes they will just break for you. I mean, after 2-3 years it just stops working. It doesn't go slowly, it doesn't go into like sort of like a crappy failure state. It just disables itself and that's it. So that's the only minus I can see in Logitech. Right, let's see the keyboard. One more thing. The mouse came with this USB dongle. Basically all Logitech things should be connecting through one USB dongle. So that's another plus if you buy all your control equipment from one vendor. Alright, let's see the keyboard. Well, simple as easy. Again, identical USB dongle. This one is from the mouse, and this one is from the keyboard. Should be identical because either one should work with both. Right, nothing there. Okay, it's an interesting piece of equipment since it looks light and simple, but it's actually really heavy. It feels like it's made of metal, like steel. It's really heavy. Okay, so the battery is activated. On and off. On. See if you can get the sticker off nicely. Feels kind of weird. It's clicky. You can hear the sound, but the keys are quite small, so they're quite soft. I don't know if I like the click. as if they're loose or something. If you just sort of hold the key instead of just clicking, there's no sound. Well, obviously you can't compare with my G710 Plus. You can hear it from all the way over here, which is far away from the camera. It might need some cleaning. Right, so on the back side has these small legs. These are really weird. I mean, look at this. I give 10 pounds, is it gonna break in the first couple days? I mean, I give it a week maximum. I don't know, this is just pretty bad. So I guess I'm just gonna use it like that to avoid breaking these, I don't know, these arthritic legs. It has a function key for some reason. Hopefully it has a gaming mode, just in case. I think it's a battery indicator, I'm not sure. Right, so it's happy. Oh, it's happy. Look, you can test if the light is good enough, right? So you press the button and the keyboard tells you whether the light is good enough. So in this case, light is good enough. It's charging. So after about a week of use, I think I will keep this new mouse as my main mouse. And there are a couple of reasons. Firstly, the hand just feels better on this mouse for some reason. I don't know, they really nailed the design. I've always loved the Logitech, but I mean, this is just awesome. Secondly, it's really more precise in my opinion. I don't know if it's an age of G700S. I've had this mouse for about a couple of years now, but if I compare the two, this is definitely more precise. It's also lighter, which can lead to that, you know, thought, but I think it's just the sensor is better. I will actually miss a couple of features from this mouse, mostly the buttons. You can see the layout of the buttons. It's kind of better for my thumb, because when I'm using these buttons or these buttons, I don't really have to move my thumb like sideways. Just move it up and then press it. On this mouse, however, you have a scroll wheel here. So a scroll wheel is not a button. So if I want to use the buttons, I actually have to squeeze my thumb. I mean, it might sound ridiculous, but in a game where a fraction of a second matters, moving a thumb back to, you know, to run or change weapons. I know I can use scroll wheel to change weapons, but mostly I use this mouse button as a run mode, like in an FPS. So that feature is really lacking. I mean, they should have moved the buttons a little bit further, or maybe make them here beneath the scroll wheel or something. I mean, I guess you can start getting used to pressing the buttons with your, like, this part of your thumb, but I mean, it's not that good. The scroll wheel is pretty good. I mean, you can do an infinite scroll. You could do it on the older mouse as well, but there's a thing. The two modes, you know, the resistance mode, on the G700S you can't do the infinite scroll with the resistance mode. So if you like the resistance clicky thing about the scroll wheel, you won't be able to use the infinite scroll. But with the new mouse, you can use both ways and you still have a infinite scroll. So this is non-resistance, and that's the resistance mode. You see, but I can still enable the infinite scroll. See, even though it has the resistance. I mean, it doesn't feel as clicky as an old mouse. I really like the clicky feel of the mouse wheel, but that's the trade-off. What else? Well, the new mouse, you can connect up to 3 computers, so I don't actually need a second mouse, but I'm just still gonna keep it. I don't feel like, you know, lifting my mouse all the time and just, you know, swishing. But if you can only afford one mouse, then you need for 2 computers, so this is the mouse to get. What else? Well, besides being lighter, I think that the cables they provide is actually worse. So if you still play with a cable, don't really buy this mouse, or buy a separate cable. The cable that comes with this mouse is really bad. Whereas the cable that came with G700 is actually really usable. So that's how I use my mouse, with the cable, because I don't really like to recharge middle of the game. So the reason this mouse is heavier is just simple. It's because of the battery. So you still need a battery in G700S, whereas this one comes with an internal battery, which is apparently much lighter. So yeah, I'm not sure about the precision, if it's the layout of the pads, or the fact that I've been using it for two years and then they kind of, you know, wear out, or the fact, you know, that it has just a better sensor. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and if you like, thumbs up. If you dislike it, thumbs down. Cheers.